In a valley where the mist clung to the trees like a heavy velvet blanket, there lived a man named Kato. Kato was successful by every standard of the world. He was a master of calligraphy, a scholar of history, and a man of great wealth. Yet, his soul felt like a parched well. He spent his nights staring at the moon, wondering why his achievements felt like ashes in his mouth. He felt a constant, buzzing anxiety, the monkey mind that swung from branch to branch, never finding rest. One morning, driven by a quiet desperation, Kato decided to climb the mountain of the silent wind to seek the counsel of Master Ryuji, a monk said to possess a peace that the world could neither give nor take away. The climb was grueling. Kato's silk robes were torn by thorns, and his expensive boots were caked in mud. Every step was a battle against his own ego. "Why am I doing this?" he whispered. "I am a scholar. I should be at my desk, not crawling like a beggar." When Kato finally reached the humble wooden shack at the summit, he found Ryuji sitting on a simple straw mat. Without a word, the master gestured for Kato to sit. Kato began to speak immediately. He talked of his titles, his struggles, his knowledge of the scriptures, and his deep desire for enlightenment. He spoke for an hour, filling the small room with the noise of his own importance. Master Ryuji simply listened, then began to prepare tea. He placed a small ceramic cup before Kato and started to pour. The tea filled the cup, but Ryuji did not stop. He kept pouring. The tea spilled over the rim, onto the mat, and onto Kato's lap. "Stop," Kato shouted, jumping up. "The cup is full. No more will go in." Ryuji looked up, his eyes as calm as a deep lake. "Like this cup," he said softly, "you are full of your own opinions, your own pride, and your own noise. How can I show you the way unless you first empty your cup?" Kato stayed, but it wasn't what he expected. There were no secret scrolls or magical chants. Instead, Ryuji gave him 3 tasks: carry water, chop wood, sit in silence. For months, Kato struggled. When he carried water, he thought about the wood he had to chop. When he chopped wood, he thought about the tea he would drink later. His mind was always in the future or the past, never in the moment. One evening, while chopping wood, a heavy rain began to fall. Usually, Kato would run for cover, cursing the weather. But today, he was exhausted. He stopped. He felt the cold rain hit his skin. He smelled the damp earth. He heard the rhythmic thwack of his axe echoing off the valley walls. In that moment, there was no Kato the scholar. There was only the rain, the wood, and the breath. The monkey in his mind finally sat down. After a year, Ryuji called Kato. "Go to the edge of the great cliff," the master commanded. "There is a flower growing in a crack 5 feet below the edge. Bring it to me." Kato reached the cliff. The drop was thousands of feet into a jagged abyss. He looked down and felt the old familiar grip of terror. He saw the flower, a delicate white bloom, swaying in the wind. He climbed down, his fingers bleeding as they gripped the cold stone. As he reached for the flower, his foot slipped. He hung by one hand, dangling over certain death. In that heartbeat, the fear vanished. He realized that the fear was just another thought, just like his pride had been. He didn't focus on the fall. He focused on the strength in his fingers and the texture of the rock. With a calm he had never known, he pulled himself up, flower in hand. When he returned, he tried to give the flower to Ryuji. The master shook his head. "The flower is not the prize, Kato. The prize is the man who was brave enough to let go of the cliff while still holding onto the rock." Kato realized then that motivation isn't a spark that comes from the outside. It is the clarity that remains when you stop fighting the present moment. If this story moved you, subscribe to join our journey of growth.